Hey guys, it's Lynn, and finally today I'm going to give you a tour of my tiny share house. Right next to the entrance is a big mirror and a big shelf for our shoes, and everyone in the house has to share this space. Just like any other Japanese house, we have to take off our shoes before getting inside. This is how the front door looks like, and we normally leave our umbrella here next to the door. There's a toilet on the left side of the door, and here's how it looks like inside. There are 14 people living in this house, and we have 3 toilets in total. The toilet is quite small but pretty clean, and I just really love the way they decorate it with pastel wallpaper. There are always a lot of extra toilet paper, and all of the toilets in this house are equipped with washlets, so it's great. From the toilet, we can see the hallway of the first floor, and there are 7 rooms in total located on both sides of the wall. At the end of the hallway is a small living room, and everyone in the house can use this space freely. As you can see, this room is pretty small and is furnished with some shelves, chairs, and dining table. Now back to the hallway. On the right side, there's a drying machine and a washing machine, and we can use it for free. Next to these machines, we have another toilet and a shower room. We use this controller to control the water temperature, and the shower room is also small and very simple. After we shower, we have to take our hair out and throw it inside this small garbage bin. Here you can see there's this rectangle thing on the floor, and you may wonder what it is. It's actually a soil bath mat, and I really love this because when you step on it, it will absorb all of the water on your feet just like this. Inside the shower room, there's always a shelf so we can put our stuff and clothes on there. Between the shower room and the toilet, there's a mirror and a sink, and everyone on the first floor has to share this space. The toilet is on the right side, and it's pretty much the same with the toilet that I showed before. The kitchen is located between the living room and the shower room area. It's a very small kitchen with only one IH stove and a tiny sink. There are dishes, cooking tools, and utensils that we can share, as well as water boiler, rice cooker, and microwave. This area is mostly used by people who live on the first floor. Now let's go to the second floor. The stair is quite narrow, and I live on the second floor, so it was kind of hard for me to carry big stuff to my room. There are 7 rooms on the second floor, and these are also located on both sides of this narrow hallway. The third toilet is located right next to the stair, and everything is the same with the other 2 except the color of the wallpaper, and I personally prefer this color much more than on the first floor. We also have a lot of toilet papers here, and I just love how they pile them up. There's a staff coming once per week to clean the house and the toilet, and they also bring more toilet papers, so we don't have to do or buy anything. The second shower room is next to the toilet and is a bit more spacious than the shower room on the first floor. Unlike on the first floor, on the second floor, the washing machine and the drying machines are placed inside the shower room. The washing machine is pretty big and decent, and there are 2 drying machines here. We can use these machines anytime except between 1 AM to 6 AM. There's also a small window in this room, so we can open it to get some fresh air by spinning the handle. There are some plastic baskets on the floor, and we normally put other people's clothes in here if it's already done and they haven't taken it out yet. We can also put the clothes inside these cute fabric bags, but most of the time we just put it in the basket and cover it with the bag. There's a fire extinguisher in the middle of the hallway, but it's so small I doubt if it actually works. At the end of the hallway is the second kitchen, and here we have two bins to separate burnable garbage with plastic garbage. The kitchen is again tiny and inconvenient, so I just kind of have to keep cleaning and putting away dishes when I'm cooking because there's not enough space. Fortunately, there's a corner table, so I find that a bit more convenient for cooking. On the floor, there's an empty space, so right now I'm putting my frying pan, pot, and seasoning in there. Here we also have a microwave, water boiler, and rice cooker. I find this microwave quite stupid because if the things that I put in there are not heavy enough, the microwave will not run. I didn't know this at first, so it took me some time to figure out how to use this microwave. On the wall you can see there's another controller for the water temperature. Under the sink and stove is a cupboard, and we can freely use the bowls, dishes in here, and we just have to wash them right away after using. This is how the hallway looks like from the kitchen. There's also another sink on the second floor that we can share, but it seems a bit smaller than the one on the first floor. Now I'm going to show you my room. It's not that clean and nice and organized right now, so please don't judge me. This room is only around 7 meters square, and it came with basic furniture like bed, fridge, table, chair, and TV, which are already more than enough for me. This is how the room looks like before I move in, so you can see what's mine and what's already there from the beginning. You may wonder what this long thing on the wall is, and apparently you can use this to hang clothes, and I can see this a lot in Japan. I never use this, so I cannot really tell if it works well or not, but I guess you can kind of see how it works here. Also, there's something else right here, and I'm sure that you don't know what it's for. On the other side of the wall there's another one, and you can see the instruction at the bottom. So we just turn it to one side to lock and turn it to the other side to open. Then we take this out and bring it to the other side of the wall, and now I have a string hanging in the middle of my room. We don't have any balcony, so if you want to dry your clothes without drying machine, you can hang them on this string. I just put some hangers on there to demonstrate for you guys. This thing actually just goes back to its original place by itself, so it's pretty amazing. What I like the most about this share house is that each of us has our own intercom system. Here you can see who came and rang your bell because the camera just recorded everything. Normally you can press here to talk to the person at the entrance and press here to open the front door, but we have no auto lock system just for security reasons, so this doesn't really work. You can also press this to see more clearly, and you can adjust the brightness, and you can choose whether to keep the video or delete the video. There are more settings that you can adjust here, like the volume of the sound, the time, and so on. When someone came and you were not home, the light will keep blinking like this until you check the video. Just press here when you finish using it. On the door in Japan, there's normally a hook on the top like this, so you can hang some clothes on there if you want to. There's a smoke detector on the ceiling, so I think the alarm will go off if there's any smoke inside the room. Here's a small mirror that I bought from Nitori. It's perfect because it's full length and it doesn't take much space. It's also very light, so I can just move it around even with one hand. Here are my suitcases, and I just have no other place to keep them, so I just leave them there for now. There's not much space in my room, so I'm just keeping all of my filming equipment inside this suitcase for now. On top of the big suitcase is my gym bag. You can see that I have my indoor shoes in there, so when I want to go to the gym, I can just grab this and go. What you can see here is something I think any Asian can relate to. I always try to use less plastic bag, but I keep forgetting to bring a bag with me, so I'm just stocking the one that I got like this and reuse them later for my garbage. I also stock some paper bags here and keep reusing them. On top of my fridge, I have a lot of cosmetics and it's still kind of messy even though I try to organize it a bit already. On the fridge, I have some random magnets and I got this when I was in Toronto and I really love it. I think if you're from Canada or live there, you'll probably understand why this is funny. The fridge is actually pretty big and there's a freezer on the top and I keep some instant food in there. I eat this only on days when I come back late from work and too tired to do any grocery. Right now I have frozen pasta, frozen Korean food and fried rice. Also have an ice tray in here. My fridge is completely empty right now and you may not understand why I'm keeping my empty bowls in here, but because I don't have a lot of space in my room and my fridge is pretty empty, so I just put them in there. On the floor I have another paper bag and I'm putting my dirty clothes in there. I normally wash my clothes when this is filled up, so I try to use a small bag to make myself wash clothes more often. Here are my detergents and fabric softener. I also have a small basket and I can just bring this with me to the shower room, so it's pretty convenient. I got this cute bottle from a 100 yen shop. They are just so cute, right? I bought this from Nitori and built it by myself and I hang my bags on two sides like this. I have an air freshener here and the smell is great, but it doesn't spread so much, so it's really not working for me. I'm hanging all my towels on one side and I have this Winnie the Pooh towel. I like this because there's space for me to put stuff under it like this. Here I have my Starbucks cup, my wallet, and a bunch of random stuff. This is the note from my personal trainer about how to stretch, and he was asking me if I understood what he was drawing. I was so confused because I only saw sticks and triangles at first, but yeah, somehow that kind of worked. Here are some more instant food, and I love this soup, and I really think that you guys should try it. I have seaweed soup as well. I just have several different types of soup here. I'm in love with this fish can right now, and I also have chicken. These are for when I don't have anything to eat because I normally come back very late from work this day. That pink bag is my medicine bag, so I have all kind of medicine in there. Under the hanger rack, I have some small containers so I can put some other stuff in there. And I put some of my shoes that I don't use often here. Again, here are some more random things that I feel bad for throwing away, so until I finish using them, they will just be there, I guess. This bottle is for cleaning white shoes and it works so well, but my mom gave me like 5 of these, so I don't really know when I can finish using them. I have 2 big plastic containers and I use them to store my winter clothes or clothes that I don't use often. And that's my microphone for recording voiceover for my videos, and a desk lamp which I also don't use anymore, so I'm thinking of giving it away. Under the bed there are 4 big plastic containers and I use this to store the clothes that I use daily. Here's my 40-inch Toshiba TV, and yes, it's a bit too big for my room, but I love watching movies with this. Under the TV is a shelf that I also bought from Nitori. Again, I have more random stuff here and a lot of books, and all of these books are about language, design or coding. This is the garbage bin that was originally in the room, and I think it's kind of ugly, but I just don't want to buy another one, so I'm just using it. This is my iron and I have to put water inside when I use it. I have had this for many years, but to be honest, I still don't fully understand how it works. I don't know if other countries also have this. In Japan, it's common to use this for cleaning and just kind of roll it like this so the dirt will stick on it. Then you just have to peel it off afterward. This is my bed and it's quite small, but I basically do everything on my bed. Here you can see my table and it's foldable and portable, so I just use it for everything these days. Just open it like this and you can adjust the height, and it helps save a lot of space. There are 4 holes on the table and I can plug this in, then adjust the angle of the table and use it like this. So it's pretty good and convenient. Here are the table and the chair that came with the room, but there's no space, so I'm not using them. I'm not using the small TV, so I'm putting it there as well. Here are some stuff that I'm going to give away, and these are the clothes that I don't use anymore and plan to give to recycle shop, and a lot of towels that I'm having here. I thought I would get all of this out first before I show you guys my room, but then I don't really know when that will happen, so yeah, bear with me. I want to show you guys this because it's pretty cool. Just open it like this and I can use it to bring clothes back to my room after washing. Then I just have to fold it again, so it's great for saving space. By the way, as I mentioned before, I bought all of my furniture from Nitori. Nitori is kind of like the IKEA of Japan. It's cheap and good quality, but you have to assemble it by yourself. I'll put the link of the stuff I bought in the description box, so check it out if you're interested. The furniture from Nitori always come with very detailed and easy to follow instructions, so it's not hard to build and also doesn't take much time. Assembling this furniture is one of the things that I really enjoy doing, so I'll just show you a part of what I did. While I show you how I put this furniture together, let me explain a bit more about my share house. Right now I'm paying 71,000 yen, which is around 650 USD per month, and that includes everything already, so I don't have to worry about paying for water, electricity, gas or internet. Now you may think that it's very expensive given that the whole building is so small and that my room is tiny, but for me it's still an affordable price. My company pays me 20,000 yen per month for rent, so in fact I'm just paying 51,000 yen, which is around 470 USD. My place is located in a very convenient place in the middle of Tokyo, and from here I can go almost anywhere within 30 minutes. The neighborhood is also very nice, so I think the amount that I'm paying monthly is quite okay. Also, to move in here I only had to pay around 30,000 yen, which is around 276 USD, and this is very cheap compared to the price I will have to pay for a normal apartment. I mentioned this in another video that I made about accommodation in Japan, so you can watch that for more information. Another good thing about living in share house is that because I normally don't have much time to meet people on weekdays, the fact that I'm not alone in the house makes me feel less lonely, so it's great for me. The only bad thing about share house is that I cannot invite my friends over, but then that's okay too because I can just hang out with them at their house or outside. Anyway, that's all for today, and if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button and share it with your friends and family. Subscribe for more videos about life and travel in Japan. I'll see you again soon. Bye!